got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up, oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck, I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck, can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough, gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me, I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning, I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret and frenemies, I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest, everybody on the fake shit, I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest, I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement, statement, the top is so vacant, I don't hear shit that I think is amazing, waiting for my day when I'm playing, sold out shows for 1,000 faces, hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down, it ain't your place, all this my town, if I want that shit then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some loose shit, a stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift,
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions, each new update that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Hello and welcome to My Mind Over Your Matter. My name is Rick and welcome. January 9th, 2023. I missed a few days. I broke my streak at 6. I just was not feeling up to it with energy. My energy was really weak. I had a lot to do with doctor's appointments and laundry and grocery shopping, and I just was worn out. I needed to take a little break, so that's what I did over the weekend. Did a lot of physical between Friday and Saturday, and Sunday I just took a break, and I didn't come on at all. So I apologize for that, but I am here now. As you can see, no more Christmas tree. Oh, no more Christmas tree. But we do have the amethyst back up here. And we have our crystal ball where it belongs, because I had it on this side. Hootie Hoo is still here. I think Hootie Hoo is going to be a part of the show. So, you're more than welcome to mesmerize at my desk and at what I have. I put a lot into it. The show's going to change up a bit. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. We really got to figure out things pretty quickly and how I want to do my show, especially the background. It's going to change up a bit. So I'm trying to figure out when would be a good time to do it. Just got to figure that out. I see I got to move my camera a little bit, so let me go ahead and do that, because sometimes my cats come in here and they be running and they kind of like tip my camera. Should be more like that way. Let's see. There we go. All right, it's a little bit better. Exactly. Camera angle is not going to be the best tonight, as you can see. Maybe I got to push this back this way and this way. There we go. Because I did move my desk earlier. So much better now. I kind of have a little OCD when it comes to like my desk and my cats. My cats, they run like 1,000 miles per hour here. And and I'm exaggerating, but no, they run really fast, and it's kind of like a speedway here in my room, where they run everywhere. I get mesmerized by just their energy and their freaking speed. And sometimes they hit the camera stand and it moves. So, but yeah, my cats be running. They can run, and which is good for them, because I have enough space for here for them to run. Hey, Albie. Hey, James. Long time no see, James. How you doing? Happy New Year. Yeah, my cats, they run. It's just it's part of the exercise. They do it. They get the zoomies. The cats that I have, they're mother-daughter combination. And the mother, she has that serious look. She always looks serious, no matter how Like you trying to make her happy, she always have that serious look, which I love. I love cats that have serious look. It gives them like a personality, you know? It kind of like, they're not mad. They're just serious. Why so serious? So she always have that serious look. Her daughter tries to do the serious look, but then she breaks away from it. So she kind of looks like I don't know. She reminds me of like a ladybug. She's just cute and beautiful and very nice and friendly. I have really friendly cats, and they pick up a lot of my personality. So they turned out very good, and they listen, they respond. Both of them are really good when I call them. Um, Tasha, she doesn't like jumping on the bed because the little one, Nala, she kind of claimed the bed, especially like at nighttime. She's kind of like, no, you can't come on the bed. I'm the only one to be on the bed. So she gets like a little selfish and jealous a little bit. And the mama, she usually goes like she'll go to the dining room chair, or she'll go to the cat tree because I have two cat trees here in my home. They have a bench where they could sleep. She has the other room where she has a lot of space there to sleep. They have plenty of space here in my home. So I was actually thinking about getting a third cat. So I don't know if I don't know. I love cats. I really do. But to get a third cat is like, ooh. And if I do get a third cat, I want it all black. I want an all black cat. Short hair, because I don't want a hairy black cat. I don't want a hairy cat because you got to deal with the hair, and I already deal with the hair with the cats that I have now, especially Mama, Tasha Mama. Man, she lets out a lot of hair, man, and she's not short hair. She's classified as short hair, but she's not really short hair. And she, man, when she sheds, you could make a blanket out of her easily. Make a blanket between the both of them with their hair. Damn, man, they got a lot of hair. But I was thinking about getting a third kitty, and I want it to be all black. I want a black cat. Like I want it to look like a panther. Yeah. Jimenez. Hi, welcome to the show. I think I seen you here before. Giselle Jimenez. That name looks familiar. Jimenez. But welcome to the show. Talking about the cats, and if you're cat lovers, we could talk about them. We could talk about your pets here if you want. I guess it's a light up show. It's lit up, as you can see all the lights, but it's not only that, but it's to smoke out tonight too. That's why I call it the light up show. It's to light up your medicine or your cigarette, whatever you want to light up. You're more than welcome to. I'm not a fan of cigarettes, but if you smoke, I'm not going to judge you. It's a non-judgmental show. But if you smoke marijuana, you're more than welcome to light up. And if you want to join the show, you're more than welcome to join the show. Just let me know if you want to come in. I know Albie would probably want to come in, so I could send him the link, direct link to him. If anybody else wants to come in, just let me know in the chat, and then I'll put up the link for a moment and then have you come on. I'm not going to leave it on the show because you got a lot of people, like crazy people that come in and they like trying to ruin the show with stupidity. So I hope you guys like the new setup for right now. The crystal ball is going to be on this side. Where it was always on this side. It's just the Christmas time. I put the Christmas tree over here. So, but as you can see, she's here. I have a candle in the background. Like this, I got a few candles back here that are on. That's why it has this glow on the top. It looks like it's like the sun. And there's a lot of little candles all around that's turned on. I just wanted to keep it lit. There's going to be more lights that are going to be putting on the desk. I didn't do it today. I did put one set though. As you can see, the white lights that are blinking, those are new. I just put that on today, and it looks really cool because I got two more sets of white lights to put on the desk. So I'm gonna light this desk up, and it's just gonna be lit. I'm gonna keep it lit, and they're battery operated, so it's it's it just runs off of batteries. That's the cool part of it. You know, now all these lights, even the lights behind me, they're battery operated, and I usually get them when they're on sale, especially like after Christmas. That's where I went. I bought it after Christmas. I went. I found these lights at Walgreens actually. They had them at Target too, but I saw them at Walgreens and they were cheaper at Walgreens. So I was like, fuck that, I'm buying it there. It was 60% off the lights, and I bought 3 boxes of it. I got 2 more boxes here. I'm not gonna set it up tonight. I'll probably do it tomorrow and keep the lights, because I had a friend of mine. She said she really liked the lights and she preferred for me to keep the lights on here. So I was like, all right, I'll keep them, but I'm gonna add more to it. I'm gonna add more, especially like this area needs more lighting, like back here and more over here too. I'm gonna bring in some more light, so I'll definitely be doing that. Oh boy. Well, the world's going a little crazy. There's been a lot of activity going on. The energy is very hyped. We have a solar flare, another solar flare that has erupted from the sun. It's an X flare, another X flare. We have a lot of craziness that's happening in Brazil with their version of the January 6th riots, infiltration of our capital. Well, the Brazilians decided to take a step higher than what the Americans did. Look, my phone turned on by itself. What? My phone just turned on by itself. What? You see what I mean? Craziness. Why is my phone? Look, my phone should not. It just turned on by itself. Like, what is it watching? Come on, man. They can't be doing that. I have this phone. This phone is off. I have it on silent. Like, literally, I have it on silent. Like, you can hear me putting it up. Now put it down. It's all the way completely down. I had it silent. And my phone just wants to come up with, it does that. The spirits here, they get hyped when I'm hyped. And what's happening in Brazil, it's wild. Like they're going far beyond what the United States did. What the United States did was Mickey Mouse. It was nothing compared to what Brazil just went through yesterday with their I guess their version of our I don't know, insurgents, I guess what you would call it. There was a 7.4 earthquake off of Indonesia yesterday. You guys didn't know that. There was a pretty big earthquake that put up actually tsunami warnings because of the detections around that area were going off as a tsunami was happening. So I hope the people on the other side of the world, hope they're okay. I hope the damage was minimum. Especially here in the States, we've been having earthquakes in California, Northern California. They've been downplaying it a lot. They've been downplaying that. They've been downplaying like the amount of strong earthquakes that's been hitting north of San Francisco. 6.4, another one, I think it was like a 5 point something. that hit up there in that area. Remember that large movement, that's a big movement. So that means other fault lines are going to start reacting to that movement. And I feel like there's going to be a big earthquake in California. I've been saying this, and people need to listen. If you live in California, I I would definitely fucking leave. I would leave. Um, it's gonna be a big movement, and it's gonna just fuck up the economy over there. We're gonna end up paying for it anyways because people they they're just gonna go crazy looting and stealing and killing, and they're doing that now anyways. But when a powerful earthquake hits and power's out, buildings are on fire, like, there's going to be a lot of opportunistic people going after products and merchandise and so forth. I mean, it's crazy. It is. But I feel like there's going to be, more things happening in Cali. They're getting rain, and it's about time they're getting good, steady rain. It's sad that California hasn't come up with a way to retain the water from these rainfalls. And, like, they could bypass all this rain and deliver it to areas where they need the influx of water. They could easily make channels or a tunnel or something where they could just have this water just be shipped off to somewhere else, and and collect this water, because this water is much needed for the state, right? But they don't do nothing about it, and all the water that rains upon them, it floods the area and everything, right? But then all the water goes out to the ocean, it goes out to sea, and that water could actually be used for the agriculture and for the animals and for the plants, and it's much needed, but it's coming all at once, and they have not found a way to retain that water. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just it's like, how can you, okay, like when I went to Niagara Falls, right? And I this is a true story. This is from last year. I go to Niagara Falls, right? And I look at all that water, and I go, damn, I'm thirsty. Look at all that water, all that free water. But yeah, I have to come inside the store and pay $5 for a bottle of water. Like, kind of like brought me to a fucking like reality. Like, right a few hundred yards from me, I have Niagara Falls with all this beautiful water cascading down, and yet I have to pay close to $5 for a bottle of water. It's like, why don't they get like that water and channel it to California or areas throughout the state that need water? They could grab it from Niagara Falls. I don't understand why they don't do it. It's just mind-boggling that we could help the Mississippi River with, the Great Lakes, but we don't. So it's going to cost for crazy times this year. I'm telling you, be ready for this year. We're already here. So as you're seeing things progressing, as I've been seeing in my vision, you're going to see a lot of issues, talks of war, a lot of like people trying to rise up in certain areas, and they're being beat down by the police and military. I can see a lot of this happening all around the world. This happens. I mean, the U.S. still has issues with Iran. That's always going to be a problem. Iranians are killing their journalists, like they're hanging them. And they have a lot of journalists that they just throw them in jail. They throw their journalists in jail for talking the truth. This is the only fucking, like, that's crazy. Iran is crazy. If you're not talking positive about the government and kissing the government's ass, then your ass is grass because they're going to get you and they're going to want to, like, shish kebab you. They're going to, like, hang you like a dry ham. That's how they do. They're gonna just throw you and hang you and leave you there. It doesn't matter male or female. They hang either sex. And if you're gay, oh, that's even worse. They'll hang you, and then after you're hung, they'll throw you off a building. And then they'll tie you to a car and drag you off. So, yeah. But hey, tag team, how you doing? Happy New Year's. Back again. We're here for another year. The tag team. I'll let you guys know what's the new setup's gonna be. Behind me is gonna be green screened. We're gonna have the whole area all green screened. And I'm going to have this sign right behind me. It's going to be all this area. Is going to be this sign. Well, this sign here. It's going to be this one. And it's going to have lights and stuff on it because it's going to be on the green screen. So that's what I've been working on. That's what I'm going to try to do. It's going to make it more futuristic feeling. I could change the screen and can make it anything I want. Since it's a green screen, I could put up my designs, different types of work, different type of things. I could just pop it up here. So I think it'll be something that would be really cool to try out to see how it works out, you know? I'm just going to green screen the whole area. I'm not even going to take this stuff off. I'm not even going to take it off. I'm just going to green screen everything. All this back over here, and all this back over here, and down here, all everything, even all the way at the top. It's going to be all green screened. And we're going to make it pretty cool. I'm actually trying to get people together. If you have a young heart, and you're into video games and you have a Nintendo Wii, or you have the Nintendo, whatever the fuck it's called. I forget the names of shit. It's the Nintendo. I have like 4 different Nintendos. I'm smoking. I'm high. I'm trying to fucking remember what system I have. I just bought it. It's new. What's it called? Damn, let me get the name of it. It's gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna drive me crazy. Is it the Switch? Yeah, it's the Switch. The Nintendo Switch. I have the Nintendo Switch, and in the future, because I will be twitching in the future, I'm going to have my own channel on YouTube where it's for video games. And I will be playing Nintendo Switch. And I'll be playing different games on there. And then the main game I'll be playing, and I want to play with other people, will be Mario Kart, and also Mario Kart 8 and Mario Party. And that in the future, I want to have other people come on and play with me and play against me. I like competition. I'm pretty good at Mario Kart. So Yes, I'm gonna let people on tonight. So I'm gonna put out the link for 60 seconds on YouTube, and then you guys come on in. The ones who want to come in, you're more than welcome to come in. Click the link and then come on to Streamyard. You don't have to show your face. You can just talk if you want. But let me go ahead and set up the link. I'll leave it up for 60 seconds. It's just because we've been having some weird people coming in, and then they be doing stupid stuff, and when they come onto the show, and then they be saying like a lot of the N word, and then they show like the Nazi symbol and some weird shit. Like they be bombing people's channels. Like, why YouTube allows that to happen? You know what I mean? Don't they have an algorithm to stop people from doing that? Doesn't make any sense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the code out for, let's say, 30 seconds. So if you want to come in, you're gonna have to make a quick decision. But I do want to do a channel, a gaming channel, where I'm competing with others from around the world that are part of the show. It'll be a private game, and we could talk on there and also be televising on YouTube through Twitch. So gives me something in the future to do. Actually, I want to connect my game system to my laptop, so I can put it like in the corner and I can just play while I'm here. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I am thinking about it. I'm actually thinking about buying the year pass, where you pay for a year and you get actually like 24 new courses for Mario Kart, and you get to play other games, also older games, which I think that's the selling point for me. It's only $50 for the year if you purchase a year subscription. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. So let me go ahead and put out the link. If you want to come on the show to speak, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to put it in now. You got 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds. If you want to come in, I'm not even counting. I'll do the finger thing. 16, 17. 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 seconds pass. I'll give you an extra 10 seconds before I delete this link here. So tag team, please, if you want to come in, you're more than welcome to. I would love for you to come in. James, too. I haven't spoken to in a while. Giselle, also Jimenez, if you want to come on the show, you're more than welcome to. I feel very psychic tonight. I've been feeling the energy. I've been tired and everything, but I feel energized to do some readings tonight. So if you want a reading, please join. Actually, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Leave a like. You know, I would appreciate it. So let's go ahead and take that out. Let's come over to StreamYard. I see Albie's there. So Albie was the only one that took the bait. All right, let's get this fish on the boat. Yo.
Oh man, what's up, Ray?
What's going on, man?
I'm okay. You haven't been on for 4 to 5 days.
Yeah, I was out of it, man. I was really out of it. I did a show on Doc's channel, and I was just really, 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 really tired. Like, extremely tired. I'm going to change this. Make it more healing. Let's get some healing energy. Trying to find a background for today. I think this will be good for now. Yeah, we definitely need that healing energy. because a lot of things been happening, and I've been following up on that murder case, the one there in Idaho, the four in Idaho. Yeah, and when I described the person and everything, and how I felt during the reading, like I felt really cold. I got really, really, really cold. Like I said, I'm freezing. I even said it, I'm freezing. And I thought that was mentioning, oh, the case might get cold, but it wasn't. It was actually one of the witnesses saw the person, and she couldn't move. She was frozen in place, but she saw him walk out of the apartment through the balcony, and she was so in fear she passed out in fear. And that happened to me. So that is true. That can happen. Like, you can witness something, be up for it, and your heart races so hard and so fast that you end up passing out from the energy being so high. And when I read the affidavit of the arrest affidavit, and I see that line that the roommate was like frozen in place, and I go, wait a minute, that's how I felt. I felt frozen cold, and that's how she was in the paper. And then it described the gentleman in his 20s, 28, not strong, but like athletic built. Like everything I described them to a T before they caught his ass. I saw it, I felt it. And the frozen part, like that frozen part where I said, oh, I feel so cold. It's the witness, she was frozen cold looking at the dude walking out. She's the one she described the guy having bushy eyebrows. It's crazy. Like, I've been trying as well a couple of days. Yeah, I've been tired too. Like the energy, you go into shock. Yeah, when something like that happens, where he just killed a whole bunch of people, she don't know who he killed or anything, but she saw him, and like she freaked. Like, you're frozen still. You're looking at him, and he's just walking by. Like, did he not see her? If he didn't see her, that's really scary. That she saw him, but he didn't see her. Because if he would have seen her, he would have killed her. So, just having that witness plays a big role. But all that energy that I was feeling, because I was feeling the energy, I was tapping into it. And I saw everything. I saw how he killed them. I saw like what he did, how he walked out. I saw him do like the way he walked out. Like, I saw what he was wearing, all black with a mask and all so forth. I saw all that. But he thinks he's smart. He thinks he's slick. He thought he could get away with it. And this case is going to be very interesting. He might plead insanity. Because they're dead, so they can't really defend themselves or say anything. But he's going to probably call like fatal attraction or some shit. That he was in love with one of the girls, and he would always, look after her or look for her, kind of like a stalker, Hey, Amber, how you doing? You want to join the show? I could put the link out for a little bit. And if you want to come in or just click on it just to have it, that's fine. I just don't want the crazies to jump in here because you know how it is already with the crazies. But I'm feeling the energy again on this case. It's nice to have another psychic with me, if possible, if you want. I'll leave it up for a minute. I'll leave the link up for a minute, and then I'm taking it off. I feel like there's more to it. There's a lot of like before planning. Like he threw away a lot of like his plans, but he spoke about these plans on the internet. So I know there's somewhere that he spoke upon what he was gonna do. Like he's kind of like it's like a serial killer type, but you know, not a good one. Not a good one at all. The guy has issues. A lot of issues. Okay, let me go ahead and take this off. I'll take off the link. If anybody else wants to join, tag team, I'm reaching out for you to come in, tag my hand. I want you to come on. I can wish you a happy new year. Let me tap into your energy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it. Come back to Streamyard. Hey, Amber's here. Let's bring in Amber. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Amber, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm going to go dark with Amber. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing really good. How's everything going with you guys?
It's going all right. Let's make it more tropical.
Oh, I like that. Seashells. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you want to do the fishes? Because I got the fish here too.
Those are good too. I like the other one. It's more earthy. Like it's got that brown vibe, you know, grounding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like you're grounding your feet into the sand. So yeah, I was going replaying the murders in my head again, and just replaying the whole scenario and how it happened, and how like it wasn't really that loud. Because I guess they used to having people there loud in their apartment, but he killed them. He must have had something over their mouth.
Well, actually, you've heard that the roommate, the affidavit. Have you heard the affidavit yet?
I saw some of it. I read like a quarter of it.
Oh,
I read
we should read it.
Yeah, I have to read it. It's like, how many pages is it?
I think it's like 4.
Okay. I read the part where the witness saw him, and she described his bushy eyebrows, and she was frozen of fear.
What do you think about that?
That's happened to me, so I could be a good person to talk to about that.
I think everybody's reactions are different. So I could totally see that happening. I don't know. I don't understand it being 8 hours in between, but
this is what happens. It happened to me when I was little. So I froze and I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. I couldn't do anything. Like, it's in bed. And that was when I had the Indian was telling me, be quiet, hold on. He was explaining that stuff. After all that happened, I passed out, literally passed out from fear. And
that adrenaline, man, it'll get you.
And then you knock out. There's no way to wake up from it, or really, like you think it was a dream. You feel like it was a dream, and
yeah.
You wake up.
Well, it's interesting you say that because Brian, the suspected murderer, he lived like, I don't know if this is true because, we don't, but this was written in, I believe, 2014 or it was between 2011 and 2016. I'm sorry, but I just don't remember. I don't remember details well, but I do remember certain things. So there was somebody with his name and his picture from way back then. So everybody is suspecting this was him. And it was on some kind of, it was on like some kind of forum where you write your thoughts,
Like
kind of
Reddit.
like Reddit. Yeah.
Okay.
And he was writing like about how he was so disconnected from reality. It felt like it was a video game. And he felt like he had a trauma, like a brain injury, and he didn't know what was going on. And he used to be like this great person, this great young blonde haired, blue eyed boy, and now all of a sudden he's this void of a person. Like
Mhm.
he wrote a lot of things that
They're gonna go.
he's
They're gonna go the insane route.
well, possibly, but possibly I was just responding to what you just said about, like, you were talking about like freezing and I can't remember exactly what it was that triggered me to say that, but yeah, he wrote, if that was him, we don't know if that was him, but if it was, he definitely expressed being basically like a psychopath, unemotional, no attachments, not understanding why he doesn't have any feelings. He feels like he's in a all of that stuff, video game, he just, and I don't feel bad I mean, I feel bad for him that he never turned himself in, because he even said in there he saw the future. He was like, I can see the future, but I don't live in the present. And I see the future too much, and it's very grim and gross. And I feel dirty. That's what he said, if that was him. And so I think he already knew what he was going to do in the future, if this is him, if this guy was him,
Mhm.
and it's just sad that these people, they're too scared to turn themselves in and get some help, probably because they feel like they're never going to get help. Like he even mentioned medicines that weren't supposed to be mixed together that he was taking, and it was making him like more crazy. And
Wow.
if that was him, I keep saying if that was him, we don't know if that was him for sure, but
But
um
wasn't he on heroin?
when he was in high school.
And he was still on it for a long while. Like he could have relapsed.
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of, because like why do people take heroin? And that's another thing he said. He said, I do not remember my childhood. I feel like I have a brain injury. My first intuition with this whole thing, when I finally saw his face,
Mm-hmm.
I immediately felt like he's had childhood trauma,
Mm-hmm.
and it very well may be from his parents, one of them. So we just don't know, but like, or if he was in church, it could have been, a pastor, or it could have been a babysitter, it could have been anyone. But if this person that wrote this was him, he's gone through childhood trauma, and that it's just, I don't know about his parents, but we'll see, we'll find out.
Huh.
It's very sad. It's really sad that these poor people were so vulnerable in their own house, chilling, not hurting anyone.
Going to sleep.
Yeah, they didn't do that. They didn't do anything like to just, oh, it's just sick. It's sad. Poor babies. So he's gonna get his. If they had, like, they already have his DNA on the knife sheath.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, I keep hoping that they fought and they got his blood in their nails, or on their knuckles or something, where it's going to be like nailed it 100%. Do you think there was anybody else involved?
No, I think it was him.
Me too.
Yeah, I think he was a lone wolf. He had premeditated everything like beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything planned out. Like he's been to that residency before.
Oh yeah, you've heard the affidavit or some of it?
No,
He did go there. He went there 12 times before the murder since August.
he's been in the house 12 times.
No, not in the house. Well, they're not, I don't know. They
No,
didn't
he's been in
release.
the house before.
They pinged his phone in their area 12 times since
Mm,
August. So he was stalking them. Yeah.
wow.
I'm keeping up on this one. This is the last one that I'm going to be doing for a while, so I'm keeping up on it, you know. I
Yeah.
haven't done any videos on it just because there's so many that are already out there and it's like, why, you know?
There's
Because
some.
right now it's just guessing. We're just guessing.
Yeah,
We don't know yet.
yes, it's speculating. We're just. This is like. This is us.
Curiosity. We're
We're
human beings. We're curious.
we're brainstorming. Okay,
Hmm.
we're putting out ideas and seeing what sticks, and just listening to each other and listening to the facts, and then putting our 2 cents of what we feel. What had happened, and just trying to paste it together. You know, it's like trying to paste that what happened, and then make any kind of sense to us.
Right. Yep. I think you were saying he's a psychopath. I'm pretty sure that's what you said. And
He's huh, he's definitely
I
oh,
think I don't know. I've listened to a few like psychics and tarot readers and stuff,
mhm.
and I'm working on being more yin right now, so I haven't done readings on it at all. But I do have my intuition feelings toward it. But
They
like
back here.
there, I've been watching like mediums and stuff, and I've heard a few say that he's like he can't get it up, and so he has like this rage against women because he blames them for it when it might be like something else. it,
Mm-hmm.
it might be something, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Maybe he's gay and he's like, why can't I get it up for women? Like, what the fuck? And he doesn't like realize he's gay, or I don't know. So a lot of people are trying.
The word that I was gonna say, but I held back. I was gonna say homo,
Uh-huh.
homo, but not like, not really. He's gonna turn into one in jail, but kind of like when you lose the feeling of the girls, it's like not have that
Just
urge.
not attracted to them, and then maybe he doesn't realize, or I think honestly I really don't know if it's that.
It starts
It
off.
might.
It starts off, and then you start acting weird, and then you try to figure shit out, and then you come into a porn you run into, and then it turns them on or something, and then it's like, that's basically
Yeah, we just don't know what's inside of his mind, so.
he was a jerker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this dude was a
In the car when he went and visited their house 12 times, he was definitely tugging the noodle
mm,
outside of the house, you know. So, I mean, I hate to be graphic, but that's what he was doing, guaranteed.
he was paddleballing for sure.
Hmm.
Shit.
But I think he's going to go away. I don't know if he's going to get the death penalty. I honestly feel like he should, because
If they could gather,
we have. Hmm.
if they gather more information, more evidence, and more damning evidence, like a piece of hair on one of the victims, or some kind of more DNA, maybe from the fingernails
I
of.
think I fully believe that they have DNA on some, like Ethan's knuckles and um Xana's nails. I have a feeling they're the ones that fought the hardest, because for me, I feel like Kaylee and Maddie were very taken off guard. I feel like they were the first ones who got it, and they were very taken off guard. And Xana and Ethan, I think, heard what was going on, and they were more ready to fight. And they're the ones that probably have the DNA. But who knows? I don't know. I could be completely wrong.
Mm,
Mm.
one of them fought. One of them does have DNA. They just gotta scrape it out. They gotta get like permission and then have it scraped out, or I'll be dropped out.
They don't need permission. This is a murder case. They do what they have to do. It's already been done. They bagged their hands and
But did they get his DNA like from his mouth?
I'm pretty sure they checked the trash can.
They said they matched it to the trash can, but that's from the father's. But do they have a pure sample? Like,
Oh yeah, he's in jail. They will take your DNA. Like, there's no, can I have your DNA, please? Like, no.
You can refuse to not.
No, they have it. They have it. 100%. They have it. I don't know how they have it, but they have it.
So
like,
no, they don't have his saliva.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
I mean, I'm pretty sure maybe with the dinner trays, if they get it off of the spoon.
It's really not hard to get DNA off people. They had it before they even had him in custody. Guaranteed.
Because they're gonna need it for this case, especially when they're gonna try to tie in the sleeve and that DNA.
He's done. He's done.
They need to find the murder weapon. It'd be more helpful if the murder weapon was to come up. It's somewhere.
They may already have it. We don't know.
If they go to the places he went to and then they're able to track it down and they put in the groundwork, they could possibly find it.
They may already have it. They really may already have it.
Yeah,
They've been tracking him from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
They've been watching him from the beginning.
That brings me some iffies. Like, this is like a setup.
For setting him up?
No, for a distraction.
Oh, well, maybe.
Because the FBI and the CIA stuff, they're tied in with the Twitter shit, with the Twitter files, and it's looking really bad on them. It's making them look really, really, really bad, and they need a distraction. So, like this murder, they got this kid, they hyped his brain up, drugged his ass up, and he did what he did.
Well, I mean, if you want to go conspiracy, we definitely can. He may have been mind controlled and like when, I can't remember what movie it was, but the guy went to a payphone and he answered it, and there was an agent on the other end, and he said a code word, and the guy turned into a zombie and went and murdered a bunch of people. I mean, it could be that. Who knows? I mean, really, like, I have such an open mind because I've seen so many crazy things that I wouldn't put it past it,
Or a signal, which is like they hit him with a signal, and he got this thought into his head.
Yeah, they can hit you anyway. They have control of your TV. They can put a code word on the TV if you're watching TV that night. So, I mean, anyway, like they have, it's very
And they know if you're watching
high
TV,
tech.
if you're watching that channel or not. They know.
Oh yeah.
It's like everything is monitored.
And they can hijack it if they want to.
Yeah, anything that's connected to the internet can be manipulated.
Yep.
So,
Allegedly.
technology like televisions, radios, computers, tablets, cell phones, all could be, even electricity could be manipulated. Because they'll know what time you turn on the light and what time you turn it off, because that spike is a certain spike in your house that goes to the electric box. So it comes out from there. So they know what area that spike happened. So you could break it down to a T. I think this kid, I think he ditched it. I think he ditched it somewhere. Maybe putting gas somewhere. Who knows? Maybe he's in Idaho.
Well, apparently he went. I don't know where this information came from. I don't remember seeing it on the affidavit, but maybe it was on there. But he supposedly drove to a national park and he turned off his phone for 3 hours. So if that's true, he probably ditched it there.
Damn.
But they're watching him so much, and there's so much advanced technology that if he did ditch it, I think they'll find it if they haven't already. I think they're really on this one, but we'll see.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's a lot more to come.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be plot twists for sure. And I think it's gonna have to do with his like, why is he so traumatized? Like if that was really him speaking, why is he so why does he have, he could be a natural born psychopath. That does happen. But what if it was like induced by his parents? What if this goes deeper than just whatever,
Maybe someone got to him and just, I guess, push something into him. He didn't really have friends. I don't believe he had a few friends that, one that walked with him.
Yeah, everyone said he was a weirdo. Quiet. Quiet weirdo. Not that quiet people are weird, but he was a quiet weirdo.
Yeah, it seems like very, very, just everything that's going on. It's just,
it could be a psyop, just like with Kylie Rodney. I don't know if you remember that case, but she was in Tahoe and they ruled it an accident that she got too wasted and drove into the lake. And I'm sorry, but that's fucking a crock of shit. It's a crock of shit. So I've done readings on her. Other people have done readings on her. We've watched, all the evidence in the news, and it's a crock of shit. She didn't accidentally drive in there. So I think all of these things I think a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are a psyop for sure, just to distract us. It is because it is almost election, right? Like, aren't we coming up on elections again? I know we just passed them. Oh, 2 years. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we just did the midterm, and we're heading towards I don't know, fucking elections. I don't know how true they are. It's
Yeah,
just because
let's not talk about that.
I can never get the paper back. The paper that I voted for, I can never get it back. So where does it go? I don't get a copy of it. I don't get a receipt that I voted. They just give me a sticker. That's it. You give me a sticker that I voted, but I need the information and what I voted for, so I can keep that as a document.
Well, the thing is the last election, I looked up like my family, and they had my family as being a different a different party, and they had me in there too, being a different party, and I've never even, I don't know.
Weird. But
Yeah, I've never like signed up to be a party. I did a long time ago, and I said I was independent, and then they sent me something saying, well, you can't just be independent, you have to pick a party. So I never responded, and that was that.
let's see. There's a picture of this guy. There's one. This is his. When he was at court. I like to look at people's pictures because if I feed off the energy from the picture, it's kind of like if I'm speaking with you.
I'm like that too.
So
It
that's
helps
why
a lot.
it helps when you see a picture of the individual, even though he's a scumbag of the world.
Oh God, you're gonna put Brian's picture up?
Yeah.
He grosses me out.
And
fuck you, Brian.
But just we'll keep it up and feel the energy of what you feel. Like, think of getting into his head and seeing what you see from within. By seeing his picture, you can see a big time worry. Right in the front here, front of the head. Feels like that worried where you put your hand like this, you're like, oh my God. Worried. Confident, cocky, arrogant, super arrogant. He thought he was a cutie.
He's empty. Look at his eye sockets.
Yeah, he really thought he was a good looking guy. He was athletic. Not muscular, but athletic. He could run. He was a runner. And
he could have been a good looking guy if he wasn't a psycho and a weirdo.
Yeah, and he overthinks. He does overthink. I see that from that picture. But definitely get the stalker attachment. I feel like I feel a pain in my stomach.
Well, I think he has stomach issues.
Oh, really?
Well, the only reason why is because I listened to a really good psychic who brought that up. And then also he, if that was him writing, he said that he was taking anti-acids or something like that, I think.
Okay.
So it kind of correlated. It rung a bell. It's like, oh, there's his stomach issues.
Okay, because my stomach is hurting. Hold on, let me move this over. I don't want to give him so much the spotlight. The motherfucker don't deserve the spotlight. Trying to see if they can make this screen smaller, but I don't know. I wish I could automatically decide how big I want that screen of him. Then Amber's just not here, so that doesn't make no sense.
I'm here.
Yeah, I see you there now. Let me just bring it back like this. Yeah, because I felt the pain in my stomach. It was just a weird pain.
That's probably why. He probably has, like, you know, he's got a lot of mental issues and stuff, and also I think it all kind of correlates. If you have physical issues, you have mental issues. If you have mental issues, you have physical issues. So there's always something to correlate. So he probably, because he has OCD and he's like, he obviously can't connect with his emotions or his empathic side. So it messes with his stomach, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like it causes stress.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just assuming.
He's just really like, I don't know. That pain really sucks. That pain sucks. How long he's been in jail now? A week, right? A week and so forth?
Yeah, probably like a week or a week and a day. I don't know.
This just, yeah, I still got that pain in my stomach. But I'm smoking my medicine. Fuck that. I'm smoking my medicine, but I've been having pains and aches this whole past 3 days that I took off. I've been getting a lot of aches. My spine started hurting, and then my left knee started hurting. I thought I twisted my knee. I was like, oh, I hope I didn't mess up my knee, because
I'm actually healing from my left knee getting hurt from 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah?
I tweaked it and it got pretty bad. And so I've had to do a lot of stuff to get it better.
That must have been you. Because my knee, I didn't have nothing problem with my knee. My knee started hurting all of a sudden, like really hurting. Like, I was like, did I fuck up my knee? But I didn't twist it. I didn't do nothing to it.
I didn't twist mine either. Maybe I was feeling you.
Right? And then I'm feeling this. I'm like, oh, shit. I told my partner, he's like, you okay? I was like, no, my knee hurts, my left knee. So then after a while, I got up and the pain went away on my knee. I'm like, okay. I just took that as okay. But it was painful. I don't know, this Prince Harry guy, he's boozing he's on cocaine.
Who?
Prince Harry. He drowns his sorrows in booze and cocaine. No contact with his brother or dad for some time. He was coked out Harry.
Oh, well, I'm sure he needs to numb out some of that crazy
Prince Harry
stuff.
says he was so distraught over the death of his mother, Princess Diana, that he resorted to heavy drinking and taking drugs, including cocaine, to deal with all of the grief. What?
A lot of us do that. Big deal.
I never had cocaine when I grieved. Shit. I don't know how that feels.
I've had cocaine to have fun.
Shit, yeah, that's what a lot of the people be doing now. But then they're getting laced with the fentanyl shit, so you have to be careful.
Oh yeah, I don't do it anymore. That was way back in the day.
Yeah. It's not like
No,
now.
no.
They try to kill your ass. But
Yeah, no, I'm good.
yeah, I mean, I would have taken some ayahuasca. But anyway, that would happen to his mother. That's another show, you know that, right? That's a show on its own. That's a whole case on its own. To relive 1997. And Harry was little at the time. Who the fuck gave him? First of all, who gave him alcohol and cocaine? He's a little boy. How old was that boy?
He's rich though. Like you realize there's some scandalous ass people trying to control like rich people all the time. Like there's snakes in the grass everywhere.
Harry then revealed he was unable to cry over his mom's death to the burden he felt. So he tried experimental treatment using magic mushrooms and other psychedelics. I would never command people to do this recreational, Harry said, but doing it with the right people, if you are suffering from a huge amount of loss, grief, or trauma, then these things may have a way of working as a miracle. And then as for medicine, he added that the treatment wiped away the idea that I needed to cry to prove to my mother that I missed her, when in fact all she wanted was for me to be happy. Damn, but he was so little there. He's a little pothead. He's a little cokehead. I mean, he was little. Shit, what age did you started sniffing, boy? That would be my first question. Prince Harry, I want to interview you on My Mind Over Your Matter. My first question. At what age you consume this alcohol and the pot that went into your mouth, into your nose, and all over? That's going to be my question. Crazy pothead. Let's bring it out. This one here, this dude, this is another story because he's a heroin. I don't know if he did the cocaine he must have had, because look at his nose. I think he could fit in an 8-ball in one shot. So possibility is pretty high that this gentleman here is able to use his ostrich nose and inhale like a vacuum cleaner. So look at these eyes. Wow, look at these eyes.
You're not showing it.
I'm not showing it.
Mm-mm.
Hold on. Let's see. Maybe no, it's because I have it set up differently here. Look at that nose. That is an ostrich nose. That is a nose that went in and inhales, and that cocaine, like an 8-ball, whoop, right into the head. He must have been on drugs that night, that morning. Heroin. You gotta see his track marks. If he was on heroin, he should be having some relapse, right? Doesn't he be having some, like,
In jail, yeah.
in jail, like having a relapse? Like when you don't have the medicine?
Mm-hmm.
I've never been on heroin, but
Me either.
But people that have been on cocaine, they do relapse from that too. and they need to have the cocaine, and they don't, they start feeling shitty.
Mm-hmm.
So he has secrets. He has a lot of secrets. And it's like left brain heavy. A lot of secrets. A lot of like he's very secretive. Oh, let's bring you back. Let's get him out of here. Here we go. Amber, he matches with the background. Mm. Yeah, so what do you think, Amber?
About that guy?
Yeah, he's a creepo.
Yeah, he's just something happened. I mean, who knows? It could have been from, I mean, it can go all the way back to conception. It could have been maybe his mom got a vaccine when she was pregnant. Maybe she gave him like all the vaccines, made him crazy. Maybe he got dropped on his head, literally. Maybe he got hit, knocked his brain a little loose, you know? Brain injuries create psychosis in a lot of people, like, so we just don't know. But he's definitely messed up in the head, and he needs to either die. I'm fully on board with the death penalty. If he did it, like, bye. Why? But at the same time, it's like, let them live out the rest of their years suffering in prison, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So either way, he's fucked. He's going to prison for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely it needs to happen. This case is just gonna be a 3. It's gonna end up being like a 2 to 3 year case. And if they expedite it, they can expedite it, but with like it's still gonna be. It's gonna take some time. The dude is he gets a lot of this stuff from his father.
Maybe.
His father is just like kind of reminds me of the Jeffrey Dahmer. Like how the father was on with Jeffrey. And how strict he was with him.
I don't know. I kind of get the vibe from his dad that he was an enabler. He like let Brian get away with everything and ignored all the signs.
Mm-hmm. They said the father worked at the school board, right? You know, some kind of school thing.
His mom was a substitute teacher, and his dad was a janitorial guy.
Oh no! This the one that this kid is. They probably made fun of his ass too. Growing up. Like, your daddy's a janitor. Your daddy's gonna clean my mess.
Yeah, like he got they there have been speculations that he was picked on. So I'm sure a lot of stuff's gonna come out, and he's gonna try to. I don't know if he's gonna plead guilty. He probably won't, but
I can see the like that scene I just did. Like I can feel like his heart breaking and this out of place. And as a young kid, you know, never really learned to love, but grew more anger. He held in a lot. He held in a lot of anger.
Mm-hmm.
Holds in a lot of anger.
I think so too.
He could hold it for a long, 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 long time, but he never forgets.
Yeah, that's kind of what he like. So there's this rap from him that he made when he was younger.
Oh shit!
And this was for sure from him. This isn't speculation. And in it, he was saying, basically, you're equal, but you're not like me. You're not evil.
Mm.
And he also said what you just said. What'd you just say? I'm sorry, I forgot. He said,
Bro, we could go
I
back.
can't remember, but he basically he said, here, I know I need to go back.
Let me go back and listen.
Yeah, he said something like, because you said he never learned how to love and he grew more anger. And he said that in his rap. It was something like that, where he's like, I live in the future and never in the present. And you think that I am being passive to you, but all I'm doing is basically building more anger toward you. You think you are equal, but I am evil. That's what he said, something like that. And he was like young. This was back in the day, like 2016 or something. But he sure did, like these people, like, I don't know, like, it would be nice if there was help. But unfortunately, like the way that help is in the modern day is just through medicine. And sometimes medicine makes you worse.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, maybe these people just feel hopeless. Like maybe they did try I'm not saying this is him. I'm just talking about just in general. Like maybe some of these people feel like, because I'm trying to put myself into their mind, even though I can't, because I can't relate. I could never do that. But it's like when they feel hopeless and they just have no emotions, maybe that's their way of trying to feel something, which is sick. Because they don't feel anything in the end.
No.
They still are left numb anyway, so what's the point, go and like we need an island for all of these people and they can just work it out themselves. Just
No.
send them to the island.
The Island. That's a good movie too.
Yeah.
A lot of truth in the movie, but it's. I know what you're talking about. I feel the same way you feel. It's just, it's crazy. It is. It's crazy times.
So anyways,
Anyhow.
anything positive?
Yeah. Well, nothing about the world.
Anything.
I'm gonna be changing my background.
What you gonna do?
It's gonna be futuristic.
Ah.
I'm going.
Cool.
I'm probably gonna go all CGI.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
Something a little brighter. lighten it up a little bit so we can see you better?
Yep, from the back, like from like this way, like going this way, but facing the wall, not at me. So it's gonna be like it's gonna have to be show lights in the top, but facing down at this green screen, and then projection of anything I want in the back. Could be a fish tank. Could
That'd
be
be cool.
my psychic reading sign with a fish tank in the back.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
When's that happening?
I'm trying to do it soon. I'm trying to figure it out for the new year and see how it would look. And I still gotta get the figure out the lighting and so forth. But I think we'll be able to figure it out. We'll be able to figure it out. But yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Something different. Gonna change it up. Maybe bring some more people in. It'll be more entertaining. I kept the lights. I added a pair of white lights to the table because you said you like the lights on there. And then I'm gonna add two more boxes of lights.
Wow, that's a lot of lights.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit, and it's all battery operated. Yeah, all over. It's gonna be a day. It's gonna be all just lights on, and no twinkle.
Lights on, lights off, lights on, lights off.
Yeah, like no candles on and all lights. So you can have a nice little spectacle show. Maybe some candles on. Still gonna have some candles on. We'll minimize it. And yeah, I feel like something's big is going to happen.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's just the world is at like the way the earth, the energy that's hitting the earth right now, and the tension that's up high around the world. It's Americans don't feel it. That's just weird. They don't feel, because they just worry about their everyday lives and stuff like that. But for me, I feel like I've been waiting all my life to see this, and it's going to happen. And
Have you ever thought that maybe you personally are going to feel a shift because it has something to do with your chart?
no, it's the world. It's something that the whole world is going to experience at the same time. Like it's gonna be a moment, like you're gonna experience it. Everyone's gonna experience it. It's gonna be like, holy moly! Oh,
Holy moly ravioli!
Yo. Spaghetti-O. I used to like SpaghettiOs too. I used to like the alphabet ones. I like the alphabets. I like the spaghetti and meatballs. Did you like the ravioli?
When I was a kid, I liked all that stuff. I won't touch it now.
No, of course. When you're little, I don't eat that shit now. When I was a kid coming home from school, like I used to like getting.
I love raviolis.
Yeah, my sister
like good ones though.
Yeah, my sister liked the raviolis. I was more big into the spaghetti and meatballs and the ABCs 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that one, and then the spaghetti-O, the little circle ones. No, but what was the other one? The ravioli, right? The ravioli is the one that was like in a blanket, right?
The ravioli.
Because they had the other one with the meat sauce, the pasta with the meat sauce, and then
raviolis are the ones that they stuff. Big
Yeah, the
stuff.
stuffed ones. Yeah, the stuffed pasta ones. Yeah.
I love
But we had the
those.
other one. What's the name of the other one?
I
Like
don't know.
all of us didn't like it. It was like the curly pasta with the meat.
Oh, I think I liked all of it because it kind of all tastes the same, but it's
Mm,
like different consistencies. So that's
yeah.
what makes it taste different.
Mm-hmm. I was more into the spaghetti.
I liked all of them when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I love raviolis though. Like I like the ones that you like. You get them in the package in the cold section, and they
Mm-hmm.
have like I'm allergic to cheese, but sometimes I just love macaroni and cheese or raviolis. And yeah, and they have like all kinds, but like I like the cheese and the spinach. And then
Oh,
you
did you get that at Aldi's?
no, I get it at a grocery store, just like in the cold
Oh, here
section.
at Aldi's they sell it. The raviolis. How you talking like that?
We don't have Aldi's here.
Oh, that sucks for you.
Oh well, we have other stores. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's cheaper too. It's like it's better and it has a vegan side and everything. It's all they have a gluten free side. They have like all different types of sides for people that eat certain foods.
They're
Yeah,
getting there.
they're getting there. Yeah.
But no, with the raviolis, you boil them and then you warm up some Alfredo sauce,
Mm-hmm.
pour it on there. Super good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good winter food.
I got it in my freezer.
Yeah.
I got 2 packs. Like
Yeah.
that.
That's a good winter food where you're just like, I just want to be comfy and just feel comfy, you know, like
Now,
in my mother's womb. I just want to feel like,
do you like white sauce or red sauce?
I like both, but I prefer white sauce, but I'm allergic to dairy. So I try to like avoid it, but I like white sauce way better.
Yeah,
Or
white
like
sauce.
a garlic white sauce.
Yes. Yes. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I bought during my groceries. That killed my back. I'm talking about the food that killed my back. Yes, that so delicious. I'm gonna make
Yum.
this tomorrow for dinner. Because I have those pastas there and they're really good. They're spinach pasta, spinach pasta, and there's
Yum.
I think there's stuff with some kind of meat or cheese or something in it. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I'll let you know tomorrow.
That's good comfort food.
Yeah, it's been nice and chilly out here. It's been very very mild, very weird. I feel like Russia is really manipulating the atmosphere, the ionosphere. I think Russia's manipulating it, and China. They're both manipulating, and they're not talking about that right now. You know that, right? You know,
What, huh?
they're not talking about how Russia and China are manipulating the ionosphere. That's why the weather pattern here is so erratic right now.
I can't just blame Russia for that shit. Like a lot of governments are involved in that. So I'm not
Yeah.
going to just be like Russia. No, it's not just Russia.
No, they have it turned up. They're really messing
Turn
up.
it up.
Yeah,
I don't know
this-
who. I'm not sure who tag team was talking to, but they said, "Will this be in March of this year?" I don't know what we were talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about that moment either. Maybe recap. And she was in here.
We were talking about pasta for a while, so I don't think it was
Yeah.
that. I'm like, yes, it will be at March of this year. I will be eating pasta.
Oh man, that'd be delicious.
100.
I've been to a restaurant in New York City, and they make delicious pastas.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
I've been wanting to go to New York City to eat at a Tokyo restaurant. It's a Japanese restaurant where they have the conveyor belts and they have the food that come around and you pick out the food and it's pretty delicious. They have that out here in New York. In New York City, you go out. It's about an hour. It's about an hour and 20 minutes from where I live. And it's a great restaurant. You go, you pick out your food from the conveyor belts and you eat your food. It's just like in Japan. The food is very authentic and it's very delicious. And I saw a video and I was like, wow, that's so. I like seafood. I am a seafood. I do eat sushi. So not a lot of people eat sushi. A lot of people are like against it. They're like, no, the devil. I'm like, no, it's seafood. It's nothing bad about it. It's actually really good. Very good. I love it. I have to have it at least once a month. Sushi.
Sushi. Tag team said they were asking about the shift happening in the world. Will it be in March?
It's starting already. All the stuff that's going on now, it's all ahead of time. Like the weather too. Like out here, the weather, it should be like in the 20s, and we're basically in the 40s. And the weather's been weird here, very weird. I've been getting body aches that I'm not supposed to be getting until the springtime, and I'm getting it now. If it's really deep cold, my body would not be hurting as much as it's hurting now. It's too much rain here. I moved up here for the snow. I did not move up here for the rain. So that's an issue. Gotta figure shit out. I'm gonna move to Buffalo. They get a lot of snow. But the time frame that we're in now, this first quarter of the year, is going to be a very dramatic, eventful quarter. You know, it's going to hit you with a lot of distractions and a lot of scandals, a lot of no good people.
What's new?
Yeah, that's what that's how they want the narrative to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's why it's like, okay, I'm bored. Can we move on with it?
Mm-hmm. That's what.
Come on, like fuck, dude. There's more to life than this bullshit.
Yeah, that's what the White House promotes. That's what they want.
That's why we can't like focus on them. Fuck that. Yeah. But I know it's hard not to because it trickles down to us and everything affects us. But it's just like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, anything entertainment. It's a poison. It's a poison to the mind. It's a poison to our spirits. Our spirits within. It just they distract you and they belittle you and they waste your time. All those shows, all those programs, all those TV shows, that's all they do is just eat up your time and eat up your energy. You know, they're that's what they're made for. That's what they want. They want people to be watching and stay at home. You don't see how mad did they get when they lose ratings on shows and how shows get canceled because they don't get the ratings? You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's like an experiment, and the students are not participating and they're getting mad. You know, yeah, you own the television, but everything that you see and you watch, you don't own that. You're just an experimental kitty that's looking into the screen and putting that information into your head. And then they're following you. They're following your life. Oh, how do they know? Oh, if you went and bought a new car, guess where that gets reported to? The IRS.
Whoopee! It's all right. We're cool.
You're constantly being
We
watched.
still have control. Don't let them get to you.
Yeah, but you
They may
belong.
know everything, but legally we still have rights. So luckily we have the Constitution, at least in this country. But they're trying to take it away.
But we don't even belong to ourselves.
Well, that's why you have to like do inner work and belong to yourself and take ownership back. Don't fall for their fucking bullshit. They don't own us.
You got a social security number?
It doesn't matter.
Do you have one?
I don't have a chip, so
No.
if I need to dip, then I will. You know, it's like
They have your profile, so it's like you're owned by them. Even me too. I'm owned by them. We're all.
My soul isn't owned by anyone but myself and my higher power. Yeah. My soul is the only thing that matters. Maybe they have my body here, but they don't fucking worry me at all.
They make money off of you when you're dead too. So it's like,
I mean, good for them.
Yeah, that's what.
Who cares? I'll be dead.
Yeah, we're just.
So, I don't know. I just don't like to like attach myself to all that fear mongering bullshit because it's bullshit. Like they sure they have our balls here, but honestly, they still don't stop us from doing what we want to do. They still don't stop us from, like, you know, in some states fucking anal sex is illegal. They still don't stop people from fucking each other in the ass in Texas, do they? Like, It doesn't matter. They have laws, but we don't have to fucking abide by them. We're our own fucking free citizens. Fuck them. They don't own our souls. And I'm not afraid of them. And you shouldn't be either. Nobody else should be. So fuck them. Okay, they're doing all this bad shit. Cool. Like, obviously. But don't make yourself a part of their world. Know that it's existing, but be better than that. You don't have to you don't have to like succumb to their bullshit. Fuck them.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Well, we did get hit by X flare, and we're supposed that another X flare exploded today from the sun. So the sun's been very active with electricity, and a lot of this weather could be coming for like earth facing and could cause a lot of problems with the energy. So it's I always try to pay attention more to the sun than I do the weather with the rain.
Right.
Because the sun is the most important. You know, because if that sun decides to one day goes boom and blow out a big, flare we never seen in our whole generation, we're bye-bye.
Oh well.
The earth gets taken over.
We ain't going nowhere. Stop tripping.
No, that's why they try to have emergency flights out of out of the planet to Mars, just to get away. Just in case some shit like that happens, that they can
Good luck getting to Mars, guys. That
Yeah.
ain't happening. Have fun getting through that fucking radiation belt. Good luck. Good luck with that. Yeah.
Unless they get transported, right? They have a transporter.
Pew pew, like Star Trek.
Yeah, like Star Trek, right?
Pew pew. Well, that's more like a one of their guns. That's the noise for their gun.
Yeah, I think that's that phaser.
Pew pew.
The little phaser. But that little phaser will fuck you up.
Well, how would the transporter sound? No. Something like that. It sounds like a quiet fart.
Yeah. You know what it reminds me? This movie, with this funny movie, Spaceballs.
Oh yeah, that movie's great.
Yeah, they're the colonel, and so he goes through the transporter, right? So he comes out to the other side, and his body is in reverse. His front isn't okay, but then his ass is where his his thing's supposed to be. And he says, "How come no one ever told me he had a big ass?" And then they sent him back over to the other side, and then he was back to his normal body ways. And he's like, "Oh, thank God." And they're like, "Oh, you want to try the machine again?" He's like, "No, I'll just walk over there." And the thing is, the machine was right next door. He could have walked there this whole time. That's a funny movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie. So corny and just great humor.
What was her name? Princess Vespa? Love it. Princess Vespa. She was a Jewidia. She was a Jew. She was from Jewidia.
Jewidia?
Yeah. I think she was from Jewidia. Like she's Jewish and something else.
All right, Rick. I'm gonna get out of here.
I think it was Jew, aren't we all? Or something like that. Jewidia. Jew, aren't we all?
Did she have little curls like the men, the Jewish men?
She had the curls. Oh, her hair had curls. It was a pretty movie.
There you go. That's probably
You can watch it on YouTube.
Ah, Spaceballs. Yeah, you're right. I can.
Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube. All right, kiddo, I'll let you be.
All right. It's good talking to you. Good seeing you, Albie. Good seeing everyone.
All right.
All right. Good night.
You want to say bye to your friend?
Oh, God. Fuck you, dude.
Right?
Burn, dude. Fucking burn, dude.
This dude, he's going to be crazy. This is just going to be crazy. I can't wait for that case to start. We'll be following up on it. We'll be talking about on it. We'll be doing our thing. All right, kiddo.
All right. Peace.
Bye. So it's just me and you, Albie. And let me think here quick. Yes, I will be opening up a gaming channel in the future where I will be racing on my Nintendo Switch. I will be on Mario Kart.
How is the Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, and if anyone has Nintendo Switch and they have Mario Kart and you want to race with me, please let me know in advance. And you're more than welcome to race with me on Mario Kart. If your kid has the device, just take it away from the kid. Take it away from him. So just tell him, listen, mommy needs to use it for a moment, or daddy needs to use it for a moment, and come race me. My mind over your matter. Be racing Mario Kart. I'm going to start doing that where I could get some of my fans to come on and participate with me digitally. And I am not claiming I'm number one on anything because I am not. Let's let that be, let that out the bag right now. I'm not claiming to be the best, but I will give you a really good, like it'll be equal. It'll be a good, challenging, fun time. And that's in the future. And I'm going to be streaming that through Twitch, to YouTube, and maybe the reaction channel will get it. Might change it from reaction to gaming channel. No, we're just going to keep it to the gaming channel. Where if people want to watch, they can come watch. And if they want to participate, they are more than welcome to participate. I can have early morning matches. I can have evening, like lunchtime matches, evening matches, spur of the moment matches. Even if I was right here, I say, fuck it, I want to start racing and get the people just drop in and race. That will be fun. I'll televise it here on my channel. I'll screen share my screen so people can see my race here. And I think that'll be amazing. I think it'd be really cool. Looking
Heck
forward.
yeah.
Looking forward to it. Especially Mario Kart. I like Mario Kart. It takes a lot, but once you get it, oh man, it's fun. I love it. I got one joint here. I'm debating whether to smoke it or to save it for tomorrow. I've done 2 hours. I'm very tired. I'm going to want to rest. So, with that said, we can continue the show tomorrow around the same time, same place. Maybe a little earlier tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. The mornings I have physical therapy tomorrow, so I'm not gonna feel the greatest. But I'll just try to do my best to try to come on here because my back has been giving me problems. So, with that said, thank you, Albie, for coming through. Appreciate you, Amber, for coming through, and Tag Team, and everyone in the chat room that came through. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for rewatching. It's My Mind Over Your Matter. I will catch you all on the flip side. Have a good day, a good morning, and a good evening.